Over in St. James, Montego Bay, nothing seems to be surprising. A motorist was taken out gangland style in front of the police control center, formerly the Church Street police station in downtown Montego Bay, St. James, early Monday night by gunmen who reportedly chased his vehicle through traffic, firing a barrage of shots. Police personnel at the control center were reportedly forced to flee in panic as bullets struck the outside of the building, which serves as the police main communication center for the parish. It is believed that the deceased motorist was trying to elude his attackers by driving into the police facility, but unfortunately he did not make it. The funny thing about it, if he even had made it, the road at police station is set up. When you drive into the compound, there won't be much police on the front anyway unless they're going into their vehicle that could assist you. Anyway, I continue. After the incident, a relative of the deceased motorist identified him as 31-year-old Devon Cooper of a Dumfries address also in St. James. However, the relative was not able to provide much details about him and why he was on King Street, which is a volatile section of the western city. When contacted the Montego Bay Police Station, Freeport, the headquarters of the St. James Police, immediately after the shooting, a lawman confirmed the incident, but said he was not authorized to speak to the media. I can confirm that a motorist was shot and killed near the control center on Church Street and the bullets struck the building. I can't say if it was stray bullets or if it was something deliberate, the policeman said. We later learned that the police personnel from the Montego Bay Police Station who were responding to a call for support from the Church Street colleague crashed en route to the location, resulting in 2 lawmen suffering injuries. When contacted Superintendent Curran, the police commander for St. James, shortly after midday yesterday, he indicated that he was in a meeting. A return call from the superintendent was missed and consequent attempts to contact him were unsuccessful. It is believed that Cooper was shot in the vicinity of the police facility, at which point the vehicle came to a halt. Police personnel who responded to the shooting reportedly rushed the injured motorist to a medical facility where he was pronounced on arrival. Based on the latest serious crime report issued by the Jamaica Constabulary Force for the period January 1st to October the 12th, the St. James Police Division leads the nation's murder tally with 109 persons killed since the start of the year. While this year's murder toll for the parish is significantly lower than the 155 recorded over the comparative period last year, the brazen nature of the recent killings remains worrisome for residents. The gunman them no business. Them fire shot anywhere, anyhow, anytime them feel like. Last week them kill a security guard up a clock in broad daylight. A few weeks ago them kill a man almost on the step of the Barnett Street police station, and tonight look at them take in at the Church Street police station. We cannot live like this. Something drastic needs to be done, said an elderly woman who witnessed the incident, said while telling she could not run because of her bad knees. The respect for culture and Jamaicans by these gruesome gunmen is appalling because they do not care them driving down this man on the street if any other motorist or anyone else is in the way or whoever may get hurt. They don't care. They're just brawling because their ego is the more brawling them is, the more tougher they are. And the unfortunate thing about all this, we're not going to see it getting much better anytime soon. So you as a citizen of the country have to just know that anytime you step out of your house, just be careful that anywhere you go, absolutely anywhere you go, because they don't partial or respect nowhere. Anything can happen at any time. So you have to just be very aware and make sure say you're ready to flee if you have to. Over in St. Catherine, 3 of the 4 men facing trial for the execution-style takeout of 4 members in Havana Heights, Clarendon in September were on Wednesday denied bail over and, among other things, concerned that their release could spark reprisal for the Cherry Tree Lane massacre in August this year, where the accused men are from. The men Derek Azan, Dane Anderson, Clifton Wilson, and Raheem Kennedy, who are from Cherry Tree Lane, have been charged with 4 counts of takeout in relation to the takeout of 25-year-old Sharon White and their sister 32-year-old Tashana White, and nephew 19-year-old Luke Newman, and another relative 27-year-old Michael Solomon in the early morning gun attack at the Havana Heights home on September. According to prosecutors, Azan, the reputed leader of a gang for whom no bail application was made, as he is already serving sentence in another matter, had ordered a group of men to go to Havana Heights in search of rival with whom he had differences. During the search for the male who was not at the house in question, the 4 were taken out. 2 other men, 38-year-old Oral Richards, alias Creamy, and 24-year-old Andre Bennett, otherwise called Hammer, both of Cherry Lane, who were part of the attack, have been pleaded guilty to 4 counts of murder and 1 count of illegal possession of firearm, and are serving 20-year sentence. According to the police, the August 2024 Cherry Lane massacre was directly linked to the 2021 Havana Heights quadruple murder and several other incidents, including a murder committed on April 21, 2024, and a subsequent shooting and arson April 25 in West Park. The other incident included a murder on April 29th on Cherry Tree Lane, a murder on May 11th along Fogar Road, Maple, as well as a murder committed on May 15th in Yorktown. Supreme Court Judge Justice Leighton Pusey, in turning down the applications which were opposed by the Crown, said this was based on the strength of the evidence in the prosecution's case and concerns for the safety of the men themselves, given the event that unfolded in Cherry Tree Lane in August this year, in which 8 people, including 3 women and a child, were taken out and 9 injured. The men are expected to reappear before the court in January next year. Azan is represented by attorney John Clark, Kennedy by attorney Andre White, Walters and Wilson and Anderson by attorney Tamika Harris. Azan was sentenced in October 2014 for shooting with intent, illegal possession of firearm, and illegal possession of ammunition from an incident in which he is firing shots at a police team in Manchester 2012, and he's also the reputed Don for that area. You see, when Sir P said that most of these crimes that is taking place is the same set of people doing it, some of them get to go to court and get bail, and even though they should be on caution and careful what they do next, they are the same ones continuing these kind of crimes. So I guess the judge is saying no, you know what, they are not getting any bail, because on their getting bail, they're going to be another set of uproar in violence and death. Because based on trends, nothing ever changed. They never generally seem to have learned a lesson until the next thing you know, there's a funeral for them. You know what is absolutely crazy is that these young people, the only way they see out is crime and violence. And it's not money. It's not the lack of money, because many of them have illicit means of getting money. They do extortion and all sort gun runnings and drug runnings. And it's not like when them get a certain amount of money, they try and change anything in their life. They don't. Instead, they use it to create more anarchy, more suffering, more pain, and continue to be a disappointment in the society. And these are all young people with so much years ahead of them. And it's like you don't have no plan for life more than for just live looking over your shoulder. You don't have no plan for enjoying nothing in this life. Or is it that most of these criminals are soulless and empty and basically give up on life? So they just look at it as anything and anything. Them just are go on, knock it and clap it until when their day come. The truth be told is sometimes them create so much energy by what they get involved in that they just feel like anyhow they go drop them guard now, which history has shown that has happened. Once you drop your guard, there's people out there who were victims of them and ready to retaliate. So at the end of the day, this become like a revolving door and they keep going on and on. Because some of these victims, they are youths where you take away them parents. All them coming up and thinking, is that they want to come back and do something to your set of family too. And this is exactly the case that is happening in this area of Cherry Tree Lane. Anyway guys, please remember to like, comment and subscribe to my platform please. Love you all. Bye for now.